Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. In case we haven't met and it's the first time you're being exposed to Pajama Grandma, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so I know that it's the first time you're seeing me. I keep all of these. I do a Facebook Live every day because I'm documenting my journey as I transition from the offline brick and mortar traditional world of business and corporate America and, brick and mortar businesses like manufacturing to the online world of business. And what I'm thinking about and talking about today is who do you serve? And not only who do you serve, but who do you want to serve? I was thinking about that and discussing the topic with somebody the other day. And more so than ever, although I think it's true in any business, the more clear you are about who it is that you want to help and who can benefit from your product, and you're showing it just to those people that are most interested and can benefit the most, the easier business becomes. The easier it is to attract new customers. The easier it is to talk to the specific group of people that you know are best suited to use your product or service. And I was thinking that in my corporate career, I didn't really do that, but that's absolutely not true, because even though I wasn't in sales or customer service or marketing, I was in the quality function. Our entire job was to serve each of the different departments. Our internal customer in a corporate environment was each of the different departments and the department heads and then the people, the employees that work for the business, in addition to the end consumers that our business served, whatever business I happen to be a quality manager in. So I was thinking that I didn't really think about customers and how we served them, but that's absolutely positively not true. Our customers were just internal to the company instead of the external end user of the product or service for the company. So all of us, whether we know it or not or believe it or not, we are in sales and service of some way, shape, or form. If you've got kids, you have to sell them on the idea of eating breakfast, going to school, changing their underwear, going to bed at a certain time. If you have a significant other, you have to sell that person on being in a relationship with you and how you want that relationship to be. Now, you might not call it sales, but that's what it is. It's sales and marketing. And before you get that significant other, you've done significant marketing to attract that significant other. So it's interesting. And then once you're in that relationship, how do you want to foster and nurture that relationship and serve your significant others? How do you serve your children? How do you serve your customers and clients? How do you serve, if you're in a corporate job, the next person that gets the deliverable of whatever it is that your department does? If I'm in the purchasing department, my customers are each of the individual departments that I do purchasing, the purchasing function for. So if I'm buying parts for the machine shop, then the machine shop personnel are my customer for my purchasing department, my purchasing function. So whoever you are, wherever you are, our role is really to serve other people in humanity and to be of service to people. So that was sort of my topic today about who do you serve. And then in addition to that, the cool thing about being online is you get to decide who do you want to serve, who will benefit the most from what it is that you know, what it is that you offer, what it is that you're an expert at, what it is that you can help them do, what problems you can help them solve. Who is most likely to benefit from that? Who is most likely to want that? Because once you identify who that is, it's really easy to talk specifically to that group of people, specifically to that person that can benefit most. And when you're doing that, your marketing and your messages and your sales become automatic and almost easy because the person already knows that they need what you have to offer. It's just a matter of them believing that you can actually give them the solution to their problem. So I'm working on that today. I'm working on the Women's Summit today. I need to go through the speaker applications or the speaker questionnaires and start mapping out which speaker is appropriate for which particular summit. Also need to find a graphic person to help with the graphics for the summit, because I will say I suck at graphics. Graphics are not my thing. I know what looks good and what I like the look of, but I am not the person that can create those graphics. So I want to make sure that we get an awesome look and feel that we can carry as an umbrella thing throughout all of the summits, but then I want each summit to have its own unique look and feel. So I've got to work with somebody on that. I also need to get an email out to all of the summit speakers for the first summit so that I can give them an outline of what they can expect, and I can start scheduling them for their interviews. And I can also start collecting the assets that we're going to share with people from each of them, whether it's a cheat sheet, a blueprint, a checklist, a guideline, a summary of their what they want to share in their interview. I want to start getting all those elements and those pieces together and put in a way that we can deliver to anybody that participates in the summit. So there's lots of things to do with that. Plus, I'm working on other big projects for other people that are taking up a ton of my time. So I'm kind of sneaking in my own pet projects, my own summit online projects, here, there, anywhere that I can. I'm also still doing, but I will admit I'm doing a terrible job of it, the challenge to get 5,000 unique visitors to a particular website page that I created as part of another challenge. And I discovered that every time I change or do a different split test, it zeroes out all of my data and I have to go back and start over again. But that's okay. I don't mind starting over again with the numbers because I'm continuously improving. So I've gone from different conversion rates, it was around 30 something, then 40 something, then down to 20. It was getting in the 20s, so I made a couple of tweaks and changes, and then yesterday it was 100%. So everybody that hit that page was 100%. Now I don't expect that to last. I'm sure it's gone by this morning, but it felt kind of good to see, 100%. 100% opt-in. That was pretty funny. So I'm continuing to use my 5 strategies that I teach people to get customers coming to them for free, but I've been doing it in a really inconsistent manner. For example, do these videos every day, but I'm forgetting to add that as a call to action. I should have that particular link as a call to action on all my social media accounts, which I do not. I should have it on my Facebook page and my Facebook group, which I do not. I should have it as a call to action at the end of every one of my videos or every podcast or every post that I make. I definitely do not. So I know I need to be doing these things to really kick it up a notch, but since I've been tied up with other people's projects, I have not actually been doing it myself. I will get to it because I am going to meet that challenge come heck or high water, but I just haven't been able to devote the time and energy to it that I know I want to devote to it. So maybe I'll just have to, in a week or so, just say, okay, for the next 5 days, this is my number 1 priority. I'm going to follow my 5-step plan and boom, get those knocked out. Also, working on practicing my storytelling. And I will tell you, for a gal like me, for an engineer like me, telling stories is really hard, especially in a particular format. I'm trying to use Russell Brunson's Epiphany Bridge format, where you tell about your backstory, something that people care about, and your ideal clients that you're talking to, something that they care about. You start your story in a place that is of interest to them or of high drama. And you give them a little bit of backstory as to what it is that you're trying to do, what you wanted to accomplish. Then you share your desires. Why were you doing what you were doing? Both your external desires, hey, I wanted to make money and I wanted to feel good about myself. So that'd be an external and an internal desire. Then you share a wall that you hit and that caused you to go on this journey. So say I was involved in corporate America for a long time, and I realized that every few years I was going to be getting laid off or let go, or my company was going to change, and I was going to be starting over in a new career, a new industry, a new job, like every 3 to 5 years. And after about 3 or 4 times of that was a wall to me. I didn't like that anymore, so I decided to go out on my own. So my epiphany was, if I wanted to manage and control my life and not be at the mercy of other people, I was going to have to do my own thing. So that's the epiphany. Then my plan, what was my plan? Well, my plan was to grow a business that I'd been a part of for a lot of years. What conflict did I have? Well, everybody didn't want to see my business grow. Everybody didn't want to see me be successful in that business. And then what was the achievement? Well, I did grow that business. I did succeed in that business. And then the transformation in me was I was able to take care of myself and my family. I did feel good about myself. I knew I was making a difference in the world. And in corporate America, man, I was making toilet paper to begin with. And yeah, people need toilet paper, but I didn't think it was an earth-changing activity. Whereas creating my own business, I knew was serving a lot of people and having a positive ripple effect in the world. So I'm trying to learn how to tell stories in that format. And it's hard for me because I'm a just the facts ma'am kind of gal. And so it's hard for me to add detail and things that other people can relate to so that they can make it their own story and they can see themselves in that story. So I'll continue to grow and practice and try that. I'll figure it out. I know I'll make it work, but it's how do I get comfortable sharing my stories in those formats? And what do people really want to hear? I mean, it's easy for me to spew out a lot of crap about what I think and how I feel and what I've learned over the decades. But if nobody cares about it, which is kind of what I've been finding in my past podcasts and my past videos is that it's easy for me to talk about things that I care about, but that doesn't mean that you care about it. And if you don't care about it, why the heck am I talking about it? If it doesn't help you solve a problem or get something that you want in life, who cares what I think about it? Because I already am getting what I want. I want to find ways to help you get what you want. So I guess I'm going to ask right now, if there's some topics or issues or challenges that you're having, share in the comments below, or direct message me if you don't want to share it in the comments below, and I will talk about it. I'll share the experience I have on it. If I don't know the answer, I will find the person or the expert that can help you specifically with that. And not somebody that you have to go pay $10,000 to, but a resource, a tool, or person, a book, whatever, that can help you get the answer that you need and are seeking for that particular thing. Go ahead and put it in the comments below, because I really love helping other people. I really love being a connector and helping people get to the resource or the thing that they need. It actually really makes my day when I can say, hey, the answer you need is on page 457 of this particular book. Go there, read it right now, and see if that doesn't help you get over this little hurdle or obstacle or roadblock that you're having. That's it. I will see you all tomorrow, or I will talk to you tomorrow, or you will hear me tomorrow when I do tomorrow's episode, and hopefully it won't be quite as rambly as this. Go out and make it a fantastic day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye.